I'll be cleaning the piggy cage and taking you through the whole process and how I do it. I deep clean their enclosure once a week every week, and they do get quite messy, so let's go clean them up. The first thing I have to do is just take everything out, all the hideys, all the toys, and get ready to sweep up all the poop and mess they've made. I usually don't wear gloves to clean their cage. I only wear gloves in the summer because in the summer there's more nasty bugs that will wander into their enclosure. Now I'm going to pick up the liner and shake some of the hay off to one side so I can easily sweep it all up and get it off of there. I was blocking the camera most of the time I was sweeping, but I was basically just repeating this process of sweeping up a little bit and throwing it away. Now that the liner is mostly clean, I'm going to shake off all of the excess hay so it doesn't all get stuck in the washing machine. I just need to sweep up all of the poop and hay that's kind of fallen to the bottom, because when I end up wiping down the base of the cage, it'll be a lot easier to wipe up smaller chunks of hay rather than larger ones. I'm going to use a couple wipes to pick up all of those little tiny pieces of hay that I couldn't get with a dustpan. I have a bunch of paper towels to help me dry the base of the cage faster. Once the base of the cage is completely dry, I'm going to add these puppy pads. This is basically my base layer. They just absorb all of the pee that the liners and the towel could not. The towels that I use in my guinea pig cages are just old towels in general, or old beach towels that just kind of got worn out and wouldn't work as a towel for us anymore, so I put them in the piggy cages and they work great. This liner is one I sewed a couple years ago. I would love to sew more liners for the piggies, but unfortunately my sewing machine is currently broken and I need to get a new one. To clean the litter pan, I just dump it all into this big garbage bag and carefully wipe it down while trying to not get any of the gunk on my hands. Here is the litter pan with a puppy pad as the base. I'm completely out of their litter right now and forgot to get some more at PetSmart yesterday, so my bad, but I'm just going to put some hay straight in there and they can enjoy their litter box hay. Their toys and accessories need to be set down for a moment. I'll come back to them later and set it all up, but I just need to set them down so I can take the lid off on the other side and get ready to clean. Snickers is all comfy in this bed over here, but unfortunately he's going to have to move because it's time to get this side of the cage clean. I'm not going to talk through very much of this because I'm basically going to repeat the same exact process, and I think it's pretty self-explanatory.
So then, why?
The only thing I'm going to do differently on this side is just sweeping up the hay and not wiping down the base of the cage at all because it doesn't really get that nasty, and pee doesn't soak through that much on this side because they don't really pee over here. Their cage is officially clean, so we can start adding some fun accessories such as this bath mat. This is one I got from Amazon. I don't remember the exact brand, but it's a cool little bath mat and they absolutely love it. It adds some texture to their cage, and I would highly recommend getting any sort of bath mat for your guinea pig's enclosure. I also have this tunnel I sewed for them. Don't ask why it's cat print, that's just the extra fabric I had, but I think it's really cute and Snickers loves it. This fleece forest is probably one of my very favorite accessories. Elsa absolutely loved it while she was still here. I think I bought it about 1.5 years ago. I put it in every one of Elsa's cage setups and it was very, very special to her. She loved it, she slept in it, and she found a lot of comfort in it, so I think that's why it's really special to me, and I continue to use it in my boys' enclosure, and they love it too, which just makes me really happy. For their main hideys, I have this bendy bridge, which I really love. It's huge and you can turn it sideways to make it a tunnel or whatever you want to do with it. There's also this big hay hut that I love because they can eat it and chew on it, and as you can see, it's already pretty destroyed, so they've clearly enjoyed it. They have a bunch of chew toys, including this one which they can take apart and tip over. This little one I got them for Christmas, and a ton of willow sticks as well as a bunch of little hay twists. I love the hay twist toys. They can tear them apart and eat them, and they're really fun. Now we're going to set up this side of the cage. The first thing I'm putting in is a pee pad under the water bottle because water bottles can be quite leaky sometimes, and it's really annoying having to clean up the mess and the water just kind of gets everywhere, so I find it helpful to have some sort of pee pad under the water bottle at all times. Don't mind the awful stitching on the pee pad. I had to sew that when my sewing machine was being a jerk, so. Anyway, I have this big willow bridge that I've been using for a while, a bunch more toys, a DIY cardboard toy I made them, some more hay twists, a little ball toy, all that good fun stuff. And that is the completed setup. I think it looks pretty good. Now we just need to give them some pellets. They get one little scoop every day, and I don't just use a bowl, I will also use enrichment toys because it's really good to enrich their lives more. That's it for their cage. I'm pretty happy with their setup today, and they're clearly happy with it too because they've been doing zoomies all around. And that is it for the video, so I hope you enjoyed. Snickers would like you to subscribe if you want to see more videos just like this one. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye!